Shalom, fellow Biafrans and lovers of freedom worldwide, as I should say, because this is a special message to all Biafrans and lovers of freedom, for sure, because the struggle, it's the struggle of humanity. You see, the struggle, it's not only a struggle for the IPOB, yeah, but it is the Biafran struggle, especially for the IPOB. Okay, but who are the IPOB? So the IPOB are the Hebrews, and this goes deep. Okay, but in general, there is too many people who don't have the proper education. Okay, so they don't have the proper education about history. They don't have the proper education about law. Okay, and they don't have the proper spiritual education. Okay, so what I want to tell you, which is very important, that we are here in the we're from the One Love Caravan. Okay, that means we are from the Judeo-Christian tradition. Okay, it all ends up with Rastafari. Okay, because we strongly believe that Kedamawi Haile Selassie is the prophecy, okay, fulfilled. So that means we are already in Judgment Days. So that's why many people don't really get the point of this world conflict. Yeah, it is Judgment Days. It is the Third World War, and that means it is Judgment Days. So Revelation, Apocalypse, this is happening. It already happened. The Apocalypse already happened. It means all the information is already revealed. Yeah, there is nothing hidden anymore. There is no information hidden nowhere. Okay, it has been already revealed. Okay, so the kingdom of God is already visible on earth. So it's already established. The kingdom of God is already established on earth. So this is the truth and the fact. And like in the spiritual, not talking about the USB or not talking about the Biafran government in exile, neither the IPOB, just in general, the kingdom of God. It is the kingdom of Rastafari. Again, there is a new name. The new name in the prophecies, it's talking about a new name. And it's talking about a white stone where the new name is written even. So, and I have videos explaining a little bit about the white stone, of a white lion stone and all these things. So we treat these issues, we treat the historical, spiritual, whatever, law, warfare, we treat these issues. Okay, so because we working for education. Okay, so education, it's the key to freedom. So what we have here, again, Biafra libre, and it says el mundo no debe olvidar. That means it's saying here the world should never forget. Free Biafra, and we will never forget. This is for sure. So again, it has 3 pictures here, and it's not saying much about the pictures. It's only saying here a name. It's written here on the stone. It's Bruce May Rock. Okay, so there is 3 individuals and 1 name, and the Biafran flags and flowers. Okay, so this is a graveyard. I think this is a graveyard from Bruce May Rock. I think this is from the Biafran War. Like a child who died because of hunger, and the mourning father or whoever. And here is an individual called Joshua White Skin. So again, I already talked about this in another video, and I asked myself, so why is Josh Whiteskin here? Because Bruce Mayrock, for sure, Bruce Mayrock, he has burned himself as a protest. Okay, so this happened many times already, that someone as a protest kill himself. Yeah. So we know that certain cultures, if they like they lost the war and that they don't lose their integrity, they do like harakiri. Yeah, harakiri. So but to do it in a way of protest, okay, to let's say to get more attention. Yeah, so many people, they burn themselves to get more attention. Yeah, because like the candle here. Yeah, so that you would you see someone burning. Yeah, it's for sure a heavy thing that you will never forget if you see this. So, and then if you know that Bruce Mayrock, again here, Bruce Mayrock, he burned himself because there was a genocide going on against the IPOB, and still it's going on. Yeah, so there is a genocide right now going on against the IPOB, and there is a persecution against everyone who's saying the truth. But again, this should be not our problem, because you know, the spirit can never die. So what this is all about? If you do the good, we will go to heaven. If you go do the bad, we live and continue in hell. So Satan, Hashatan, is here, is everywhere, and he's deceiving everyone. Okay, not everyone, but many people, the most. So again, many called, few are chosen. This individual up there, Bruno Gröning, which is our leader from the Germanic tradition, Christian tradition, okay, but it's going too deep for many of the people. Again, the most of the people are deceived. Yeah, Bruno Gröning, he told like that. So, ich rufe nicht die Befugten, ich befuge die Gerufenen. That means I don't. I will not even translate it. I will not go into this. I just tell you that there are many called if you are chosen, okay? And you can translate it by yourself if you are interested. Or if you want to learn German, you can contact me. I can teach you very well. Okay, so what it is all about is that Joshua Whiteskin here, now I don't even know if he has something to do with the Biafran struggle, like, or not. Yeah, for sure I know that he has to do with the struggle of humanity. Again, the struggle is only one real struggle. There is one love, one aim, one destiny, and that's it. And I know that Josh Whiteskin, as a Qigong world champion and all this, he is for sure in the real struggle. But I don't know if he has contact with someone from Biafra, and it would be very interesting. So I don't know if Josh Whiteskin see my video. Would be great if I could once talk to Josh Whiteskin and ask him directly, because if it would be my face here, yeah, so I would also ask the question. So anyhow, what is all about? So there is the IPOB Malaga. You have see here the address and all this. Yes, and the phone number. And so here we go. This is the IPOB Malaga. You can take a screenshot if you want. Very important, because the IPOB in Malaga. So Malaga, again, it has very much to do with Biafra, because historically, yeah, it has very much to do, yes, with the Judeo-Christian tradition, okay, and with what is going on just right now. Let me see. All right. So it's not a big deal. There's just too much police everywhere. We're in Malaga now, at the city. I just take a look. It's like crazy what is going on. And every day it's getting worse. I hope they don't come for me. Because at that time we were living in, yeah, there is it's a war again. So many, many atrocities going on. You don't even know if just any time someone can come, like kind of terrorist group, or just someone kidnap you or whatever. Everything can happen at any moment, yeah. So that's why you should be prepared for everything, anytime, yeah. So that's why I recommend people, yes, um, to study, yeah, and to study history and study the history of war, and also to study warfare. It means to study and train martial arts again, like Mr. Uh, should I say Mazi Josh Whiteskin. Why? Because he's as a child he was already a chess master, world champion, and then he went to Qigong. Yeah, okay. So then he also get at the top of the world, and he wrote books about that. So the book called, I think, one book called The Art of Learning and Living. So this is actually very good to yeah, to go into this martial arts. Okay, very important. So because if you don't know how to, again, if you don't know about the war and what it's all about, you can never win. And the evil want to destroy the good, but the good want to overcome evil. Okay, so what happened here in Biafra, let's say IPOB Malaga? I thought that because I search in the internet and follow everything what is going on in the Biafran struggle, and what happened was, yeah, I see that, okay, they will open embassy in Malaga. Okay, as I know that as soon as the United States of Biafra have been all officially established, every, let's say, IPOP station, or however you want to call this, immediately became an embassy. Okay, so that's why in Washington DC there is the official Biafran embassy. So I thought in Malaga now it's also gonna be an embassy. So I went there, and unfortunately this is not an embassy, and unfortunately, yeah, they have there some very strange things, like the Spanish flag and the King of Spain, the supposedly King of Spain, and all these figures there. Also a picture of Mazinam Dicano, and some other individuals there at the wall from the Biafran struggle. And but there was two pictures missing, actually. I thought the picture of Simon Ekpa and the picture of Ngozi Arambueze. So I had the question, because I went to the gathering, and I just asked, why is there no picture here hanging of Masam Nepa, for example, because as he is also in prison in Finland at the same time, okay, as Mazinam Dicano in prison in Nigeria, and they're accused for the same thing, like terrorism, but they never did no thing. So if someone says free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he must say, and Sam Nekpa, okay, he must say free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and free Mazi Sam Nekpa, because if not, come on, I don't have to go too deep in this. But anyhow, so I asked this question, and an individual there said to me, yeah, and everything is reported, and everything it's properly investigated, okay? And the individual told me, no, Simon Ekpa, we don't support Simon Ekpa. I say, why? And he said to me something very, 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 very dangerous, because he said, because Simon Ekpa is killing people. And I said to him, wait a second. So how someone can kill people if he's inside prison? Okay, but he didn't respond. He didn't respond that, so he couldn't. But I also told him that it's not gonna go on like that. Okay, so if someone, okay, says free Mazin Amdi Khan, he must say free Simon Ekpa. Okay, but he told me then, no, Nigeria, because Nigeria, he told me that. But listen to this, it doesn't make no sense at all, okay? But he told me that, no, Nigeria now is using Simon Ekpa to confuse IPOB or to attack IPOB. This doesn't make no sense at all, okay? So what is really going on here, that is the European Union, yeah, together with, let's say, Europe, okay. There's also Switzerland, England, which is not European Union, but it's Europe. Europe and Nigeria, okay, which is built by Europe. Nigeria is Europe, it's the same. So the zoo, there is really, so compare, if you compare, so if people talking about the zoo, in the zoo, okay, so how do you do in the zoo? How do you do in the zoo and how you get out of this? Because out of Europe, as we want to go to Africa since more than 3 years and they don't let us out just because we have an international passport, it's a sad thing, yeah? So what I know, correct me if I'm wrong, please someone correct me if I'm wrong, because I never went to the Nigerian zoo, okay, I also never went to Biafra, I never went to Amazonia, and never went to Cameroon, okay. So, but what I know, what I hear, that there is not Nigeria is not fenced. It's not fenced, like you can flee. That's why I always hear that, when I read that people flee to Cameroon and they flee. So I am now unable, if I'm here in Malaga, it's just a few kilometers to Morocco, where I actually want to go. I just want to leave Europe, that I can go on, that I can go to Ethiopia, because I'm on a pilgrimage to Lalibela, which is the new Jerusalem, and everyone should go there who believes in the Christ, actually, because it's the new Jerusalem, and there's a new name, and there's a new kingdom, it will never end. Yeah, and this is the kingdom of God we talk about. So, but anyhow, the problem is that yeah, we have here big troubles, okay, big troubles. I cannot leave Europe because it's fenced. Yeah, it's fenced. There is some, I think maybe Hungary and Bosnia, there somewhere you can go over the mountains and there is no fence, yeah, but the rest is the sea. The sea, yeah, Europe is like closed from the water, yeah, and then, for example, in Ceuta, where we stayed 1 year, which is a Spanish colony in Moroccan territory, yeah, there is a fence, a wall. It's like when it goes to Jerusalem, to Bethlehem, it's like this. So they don't let you out. They let everyone in, everyone from Syria, from everywhere, okay, from Nigeria, and then they don't let the people out. So it's easier to get out of Nigeria, to flee, to get out of Europe. That's for sure. So talking about the zoo. So talking about the zoo, yeah, this is it's also a zoo here, the EU zoo. EU zoo. So how do you do in the EU zoo? I don't do so very well, because it means I'm struggling a lot. Again, it's a struggle, it's a war, it's going on, and we're working for world peace. We're working for the human rights, okay? So because until the basic human rights are not guaranteed to all, so again, there will be war. And yeah, very sad that this here being divided and infiltrated. And yeah, we're going to continue here, because there must be a solution. There must be a solution for this mess, yeah? And for sure we are full of solutions, like many others, and we have to connect, yeah? We are now connecting long time already with all the solution, all the people with the solutions, yeah? We put them together. And again, it's in Ouagadougou, yeah, we're gonna sell the ideas and or exchange ideas. Anyhow, so thank you very much. Once again, police here, and see you soon, and blessings, and shalom, one love caravan, Daniel, peace out, Rastafari.